Hello everybody and welcome. This is Crypto Swede again, and let's make another little bit of a market update here after being 1 week in Spain, and it's been a while now, but it was an interesting trip, and good to see as well how they live down in the south of Europe. Didn't find too many places where they actually accept Bitcoin, but maybe that can change over the next year or so. Let's have a look at the market here, and what we can see on the 2-hour chart here from the recent tops around the 7.5 level that we spoke about last week or a week before. That's really the level that we need to take out on the upside. But an interesting fact is that every time we go back down and it comes back up, we seem to be hitting this 61.8 Fibonacci level. And like who said that? I think it was Alessio at Leading Trader. He mentioned as well that this is an important ratio, and you find it in mathematics and in nature, and you should also find it in markets that are traded kind of freely and that are not supported by or manipulated by central banks. So it was possible in the past as well to actually trade from these ratios and make some very good investment decisions. And we'll see now if this is the case as well. So basically we should keep an eye on the 6.7, 6.8 here. If we take that out, which is this 61.8 Fibonacci level, we should definitely see another retest of this high here, the 7,400, 7,500, and I mean this time it should really be able to break it and then power on, and we should see a little bit more green, I would assume, if that happens. So in the meantime, it's just a bit of a wait and see here, and see if money starts coming into the market or not. We have on the news front, let's have a look here if the computer is working. We have what was it? Yeah, Novogratz was, I guess, the big news here over the last day or two or so. And I mean, Novogratz is the kind of the macro guy from hedge fund before, and who invested in Ether, I think, when it was around $1 or lower. So obviously made a couple of $100 million there, and now has his own firm as well. He's saying the market is experiencing a seller fatigue, and so he expects an upswing any time, I guess. He sees Bitcoin as a store of value, and we'll see if he's right. I mean, I tend to agree with it, and but only time will tell if that's will really be the case. We have also let's have a look here. The what people actually are buying. I mean, what about all these guys that made millions like a year ago? Lambos, Bling, and mansions. I mean, I know personally that you could buy apartments in Dubai with Bitcoin about a year and a half ago. If you had made some money, you could just pump in $200,000, $400,000 in Bitcoin and buy a couple of apartments and so on. That was legal in that area of the world. We all remember the guy who bought 2 pizzas or something with 10,000 Bitcoin back in 2010. Oh, geez. I guess he's a little bit maybe sad now that he actually did that, but you never know, right? When Lambo, luxury car dealerships in Japan are accepting Bitcoin now, and on this cryptocurrency exchange Bitflyer through them, and it seems like there's some car dealerships all over the place that are starting to kind of accept this as a currency, but it's very much in the luxury segment, it seems, and maybe that makes more sense than like buying a cup of coffee for $1 or something with Bitcoin. You buy your Rolls-Royce, Bentley, and Bugatti, and here as well in the there's a dealership here as well, Post Oak Motor Cars, that apparently also accepts cryptocurrencies. Diamond dealer in New York, they're accepting crypto payments since 2017. And there's also some airlines here. The Cheap Air is a popular website that has been offering customers the ability to pay for their airfares using Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, and Litecoin. So maybe there will be some more as well in the future added to that. Yeah, the University of Nicosia in Cyprus, I mean, they were one of the first ones to offer students like blockchain courses and everything, and they can also pay with Bitcoin. And also some place in England, it seems. So yeah, cool to see that. What was this? Infowars, is it Alex Jones? Alex Jones, I think he was banned by what was it, PayPal or something, so he might now switch to cryptocurrency as well. So yeah, there are all these little events that eventually will, you know, bring this more to the forefront. And here on the side we also have Novogratz. He sets 10,000 price target for Bitcoin in 2018, which seems kind of conservative, but you know, it's definitely possible, I would say. So what we need to see more, yeah, more payment gateways kind of thing that enables people to buy their cars and I don't know, groceries and other things as well with the help of their this alternative currency. And like we spoke about, I think I had a piece out last week or the week before about Utrust, which is coming out also now soon, I think, with their thing. And so they should also be a kind of a competitor in this space of getting cryptos to the mainstream, and then being able to use it kind of like a PayPal, a crypto PayPal. But I'm sure there's going to be some competition from 2, 3, 4 different places, and we'll just have to wait and see which one will be like the true next PayPal, or maybe there will be a few of them that people will use. So you know, and that's about it. And so we'll just have to wait and see here. Bitcoin, as we said, 6,700, 6,800. That's kind of the key here on the short term, and also 75, 7,400, and then we should be really off to the races. And let's see what the institutional money and others are deciding to do, if anything. And but once they kind of decide what they're gonna do, we should notice it. I would assume. So stay tuned and stay cool. Bye for now.